What's up, everyone? We are officially in the new house. Katie's actually down the hall unpacking right now. Say hi, Katie.
Hello.
She's been doing most of the unpacking. I've had to work a lot this week, plus I am sick, in case you can't tell by the way my face looks and the way I sound. Not really anything going on in the game room yet because we've been focusing on getting the rest of the house set up so we can actually live in it. And then once that's done, I can spend more time in there. There's only a few shelves up and nothing really interesting to look at. So hopefully in the next few weeks I'll have something to show you in there. As for the video you're watching right now, I usually show you the garage sale stuff first and then the other random stuff at the end of the video. I'm going to do it reverse because the garage sale stuff is really good this time and I want to tease you. So there you go. Right in the middle of the two things, I'll do, of course, the random game giveaway as always, so stay tuned for that as well. So the other things I got this week, like the pawn shops and picking up from a friend, picking some stuff up from a friend. First, I got Captain Commando for my collection. This actually came from Evan, Canadian guy who comes to the flea market in the VGS episodes. Bought this from him. Front looks great. Definitely need to replace the back on that one. I had to clean up the front too, but really good label on it. So another hard to find SNES game off the list. This is new to me. I don't know where to set stuff in this place, so I guess the floor right now is the good place. Then $10 at a pawn shop, Sleeping Dogs Definitive Edition on the PS4. I didn't have that also for my collection, so I'll be hanging on to that. $5 for a GTA 5 on PS3. There's two games in here. They were $10 each, Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, and then a loose card copy of Pokemon Platinum. And it's weird that there's certain pawn shops in the area. I can't talk. My face is so stuffed up. There's certain pawn shops in my area that will specifically have way more of one certain type of item, game, or whatever than other ones. Like, there's one pawn shop that always has good handheld stuff, 3DS, DS games, and then other stores that have nothing for handheld systems, or they have the same 15 DS games they've had for 3 years. Not sure if certain stores just don't even take them in. Maybe they feel like they're junk, or if they do, they just sell them online. I don't know. But then I got Super Paper Mario and Zelda Skyward Sword. I think this is the third Skyward Sword I've come across in the last month. I got a sealed one, then another one that was complete with soundtrack, and then this one is missing the soundtrack. But this was $10 for that one and $5 for Paper Mario, so $15 for those two. That was also a pawn shop. Then the guy I got the GameCube score from last week, as well as there was some other stuff mixed in there. I think a few N64 games. He had a few other items he called me about. A 3DS XL in kind of rough condition. It works, charges, 3D still works, but the screens, you're not probably going to be able to tell, but the screens have quite a few scratches on them, mainly on the top. And there's quite a dinged up corner over here. It's going to be hard to see on camera. But anyways, a still working 3DS XL, which did come with the charger. And then a DS Lite, a blue one. That one's overall in good condition. And I'm sticking stuff behind my butt. I usually have a nice table, sort of off to the side where you guys can't see where I set stuff. I didn't plan ahead this time. Then another GameCube, another Indigo one. This one also didn't have the audio-video cable like the last one I got from him. The open button was jammed on it, so I had to pop the open button out, clean it. It looked like it had old soda or something spilled into it, but now it works fine. Tested it. It did come with the power cable and a Indigo controller, so that worked fine. The GameCube, the DS Lite, and the 3DS were $50. So not a bad deal. All in all, I ended up spending $170 with the guy or so on a bunch of total random stuff for all different types of systems. And then this box came from a friend who was actually in some old videos. I think she was in a VGS episode one time out at the flea market. Her name is Alicia, and she was also I think in the thumbnail for a Halo midnight release video from a few years back. I got a few collector's editions from her. Gears of War, the first one, Devil May Cry 4, Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City, and Resident Evil, Gears of War 2. They are games that literally trade in for garbage, like $1 or less at GameStop, which is why she knew, like, since they're collector's editions, I was definitely interested in getting them, and for more than the 30 cents to $1 that the game would have traded in for. I paid $50. No, I'm lying. I did not pay $50. I paid $80 for this whole box. A pink PS3 controller and a camo one, and then a Halo Reach controller and a Modern Warfare 3 controller, and then a Gears of War. Come on, I really like Gears of War. Gears of War Xbox 360 system with the 250 gig hard drive, and then one Gears of War controller. So $80 for all of that. All right, now let's just go ahead and do the random game giveaway. Of course, Snaggle Fruits is here, and he's going to help with the drum roll. And there's a talking cat. Yeah? Yeah, game giveaway, you're right. So Snaggle Fruits, you're going to bash your head with this roll of tape for the drum roll. So here we go. The winner of this week's random game on whatever system they want is Shadowlight. Congratulations, Shadowlight. Yes, meow. Please either send me a message here on the YouTube channel or on the Facebook fan page. The link to that is in the About section down below. And let me know what system you want the game to be for. And what your mailing address is so I can get that shipped off to you. And as always, there is a game giveaway starting right now. All you have to do is be subscribed, thumbs up the video, and leave a comment down below. Comment can be about whatever you want, but the suggestion, which I literally just came up with right this second, is what is your favorite sound in the world? Is it a cat howling in the background? Whatever. That's your suggestion. You can leave whatever comment you want. Just be subscribed, thumbs up the video, leave a comment down below. You have until Friday Eastern Standard Time at 11:59 p.m. to enter, and the winner is always announced in that following pickups video. So there you go. That's it. That's all you have to do. Now on to the garage sale finds for today, which, like I said, was probably the best part of this week in the sense of pickups. This is good, but it's not what we're getting to. Borderlands Game of the Year Edition, Borderlands 2 Game of the Year Edition, Warriors Orochi 3 Hyper on the Wii U, and I'm reading everything backwards. Ultra 4 Fighter Street. There you go. That one also. These two came from one sale. These two came from another one. $2 each on those, and then I paid $5 each on these two. So what was that? $14 if my math is correct on that. So this is the best. This is the really good find. This is what you have all been waiting for 8 minutes and 30 seconds. Last night I was looking online for garage sale listings, and I'm usually looking for like multifamily or a community sale or kids stuff, things like that. I actually don't normally go to garage sales if they list, we have video games, and then they list a bunch of different systems or games, because you're probably going to be competing with all of the other people that went online, searched garage sales, video games, and then they saw that and they're going to go there. Well, I saw a listing that had said like electronics, blah, 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 and then it said old games/systems, all as one word. And I was like, if someone was searching video games, game systems, this probably is not going to come up because they put it as one word and they didn't separate it. And I also noticed it was fairly close by, like 5-10 minutes away. So I went, it started at 9. I slept in because I was feeling like crap. I got there like 15 minutes before it started. I said, hey, I saw you're supposed to have some old games or systems. They pointed to a box, and this was the box. It said Nintendo NES on it. And I was like, that's a good sign. That's a good way to start this off. So I opened the box, and there's like a duffel bag inside it. And I started going through it, and like right on the top, there was a few N64 games. And they were World Driver Championship. Obviously, nothing amazing, like a $5 game or so. But then there was a copy of Conker's Bad Fur Day. So I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to ask how much this entire box is, because I could tell it had some decent weight to it, and this right here, you know, on top is obviously worth a decent amount of money. So I asked, and he's like, $50 for the whole box. Sold, because obviously that right there is worth more than $50. I took it, didn't even know what else was in it. I was still hoping there was some Nintendo, actual original Nintendo stuff in there, since it said NES right on the front. First I'll show you the N64 stuff, since that's actually what was on top. There was those two games, obviously, a 64 system with a expansion pack, and there was quite a few controllers. Unfortunately, just this one being the only name brand one. And then off-brand ones, we have a Mad Catz long, floppy looking one. What is this? Interact Shark Pad Pro 64-2. A little see-through one. And then, where's the last one? I think the last one is MIA right now. I don't know where it is. Oh, there it is. I found it. It is a Super Pad 64, sort of that funky shaped one. Had all the hookup cables, actually had the composite cable, plus it also had a RF with the little adapter piece for like your 64, Super Nintendo, GameCube, whatever. The other N64 games, I am losing my voice. This video better wrap up soon. Duke Nukem 0 Hour, GoldenEye 007. There was 21 64 games in total. Most of them weren't that fantastic. Armorines, Turok 2, Turok Rage Wars, not the gray cart. In case you don't know, the black cart, you can't beat the game as in the two-player mode. It just never allowed it, and they had a way that, you know, back in the day you could, through the mail, get a replacement copy, which was a gray cart version, and the gray cart version is obviously rare and worth a lot more money. It's like over $100 for that version. This one's like $5 to $10. Then we have Shadow Man, Major League Baseball Ken Griffey Jr., Body Harvest, Jet Force Gemini. All these are in really, really nice shape also. Original Turok, a Game Shark Pro, the version 3.0 edition. A little more desirable for that version, I guess. Automobilia Lamborghini, Extreme G, Virtual Pool, a classic on the 64, a must-own. WCW NWO Revenge, Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, another really good one, Ocarina of Time, Perfect Dark, Army Men Sarge's Heroes, and XG2, Extreme Racing 2. So 21 games, obviously Conker's being the best, and it was just funny that that was the one that was like right towards the top. And then there was a Nintendo in there as well. And the Nintendo was in very nice shape with two controllers, and they had the cool little power grips on them, these little things that slide on and off the side to give it a better grip. Both controllers had those, and the system came with its hookup cables. Really nice system, fired right on. I guess the second try of putting the game in, it came up. So that's rare to find a Nintendo that you put the game in and it comes up either on the first or second try these days. And then the games for that, we have, of course, Mario and Duck Hunt. Oh yeah, there was also a Zapper, a orange Zapper. Turtles 2, Mario 3, Wolverine with the Manuel in there. We have Football, Smash TV, Arch Rivals. Hold on, there's some really good ones in here. Hold on. RBI Baseball, which is a Tengen game, but it's like the official release of it, not the Tengen like Black Cart version. And apparently this one's for a sports game on the NES is a little bit more desirable, like closer like the $10 range or so. We have Rygar, Again, these are all super clean games. I think only one had a little bit of label issue to it. A classic version of Metroid. Some of these I know that are probably better condition than my personal copy, so I'm going to have to do some switching. A Mega Man 6. Ghosts and Goblins. We have Codename Viper. This one I didn't own in my collection. The Last Starfighter. And then two more. Time Lord. And the best out of the bunch, for the NES games at least, is a super mint copy of Battletoads Double Dragon on the NES, which is up in the $60 to $80 range easily now for a copy of that. Plus, which was really cool, some of them, like I showed you, Wolverine had the manual, Football had the manual. There's a few other manuals as well. Mega Man 6, come on hand, there we go. Mega Man 6 manual with a little bit of like moisture damage. You can kind of see it's wrinkled on the front. Time Lord, the Ghosts and Goblins manual, which, hey, look, there's Captain Commando right on the front of Ghosts and Goblins. And then there's Captain Commando. And then this was awesome because I definitely didn't have the manual for my copy. Now I just need the box. But the manual for Battletoads and Double Dragon, which is an expensive manual by itself and obviously a hard one to come by. A complete in-box Battletoads Double Dragon I've seen go for in the high 300s, even in the $400 range now. So that was an awesome little pickup for the collection. So $50 for, and then out, by the way, after that, fuck yeah, I went home and went back to sleep because I was still feeling like crap, and I thought that was good enough of a score to allow me to go get some rest and hopefully heal. Now that I can barely talk, thank you all for watching. Please enter the game giveaway. All you have to do is be subscribed, thumbs up this video, and leave a comment down below. And I will see you all later. Hopefully get that game room all set up so you guys can check that out. Of course, I'm going to do videos from in there. I plan on doing like all my pickups videos and stuff from in there in the near future, so stay tuned. Love you. Peace.